Hey, I am alive! What's up? It's the Culture Detective here, finally back from the last 2 weeks. And today I'm going to be doing a movie roundup video where I talk about the movies, TV shows, and animes I have watched in May of 2023. And yes, I did not watch any animes last month. I'm sorry. I just did not have time at all. Last month was extremely busy for me, and you and I both know why. Starting off, I watched A Taxi Driver by Chang Hoon. And this film completely blew me away. I cried like 3 times. The story is so simple yet so damn effective and powerful, and it just takes the usual political thriller, political drama formula and elevated to the next freaking level. 9 out of 10. Then I watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 by James Gunn in order to prepare myself to watch Volume 3, even though I actually haven't watched Volume 3. And it's kinda mid. I think Volume 2 is more funny than Volume 1, but the story is even less interesting somehow. Maybe I've finally grown out of Marvel films, I don't know, but this movie really didn't do much for me. Drax is sometimes really funny, but other than that, this movie is just alright, I guess. It's a little long, 6 out of 10. Then I watched After Sun, and I freaking loved it. I didn't really get the film in the first 40 minutes, but once the film clicked, it really clicked. It's beautiful, personal, and intimate. The composition, the cinematography, and the use of 35mm film is absolutely gorgeous, and there's just something really thought-provoking and real about it, and it really makes you rethink all your interactions with your parents. Charlotte Wells is a very promising director, and I really look forward to whatever she writes and directs next. 9 out of 10. Then I watched Infernal Affairs 2. And it's not bad, but also it's not nearly as intricate or as well written as the first one. I appreciate the ambition. This movie is definitely way more ambitious than the first film, but overall the story is just a little bit all over the place. Nonetheless, the editing, the music choices, and the acting are all top notch, and every single performance is amazing. Every single performance rocks. 8 out of 10. Next, I watched Where is the Friend's House, written and directed by Abbas Kiarostami. This is my 3rd Kiarostami film and probably my favorite one so far. This film takes an extremely simple plot but makes it cutesy, artsy, and interesting. The landscapes are photographed beautifully and the ending scene is insanely suspenseful for no reason, and I love it. 9 out of 10. And then I watched my own short film. It is premiered in my college's film club film festival thing. It is screened on a big silver screen, and I took some time editing it, and I'm taking an even longer time trying to upload it to YouTube without getting it copyright claimed. So yeah, I'm sorry it's gonna take a while, but I can't wait to show my short film to everyone because I am legitimately proud of this one, and it's the best one I've made so far. Anyways, I watched Beef. Finally, I finished watching it, and yeah, it tries really hard to cater to Asian American tastes, and not all jokes landed for me, but overall, it's a very fun mini-series that is also a fantastic dual character study. The performances are great. 8 out of 10. Finally, I watched The Nice Guys, and I actually didn't finish watching the movie. I saw like the first hour and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a simple buddy private investigator movie that is extremely funny, and it doesn't try anything crazy and artsy. It stays in its own lane, and it does a good job at what it's doing. And I couldn't watch the second half because in the second half of the movie I had to leave my college's theater, my college's auditorium, to meet a special person. And yes, that special person is Shane Black, the writer and director of The Nice Guys himself. I saw Shane Black in person and shook his hand, and I spoke with him a tiny bit, and I even took a photo of him. Here's the evidence. So, fuck yeah, it's worth it. 8 out of 10. So, here are the movies, TV shows, and animes I watched in the last month. I actually plan to watch way more movies. I plan to watch way more movies and animes and TV shows. I plan to watch Succession. I plan to watch Oshinoko. I plan to watch a Wes Anderson film. I didn't do any of that. I'm sorry. I just don't have time. But thanks for watching anyways.